These last few weeks for me have been grueling, to say the least. General Synod was not easy. Many of the conversations that I've had since coming back from General Synod have not been easy as well. And I am only too aware that there are many people within the Church of England and more widely who are hurting and in pain at this time, and indeed wondering about the future of our church. It's not my purpose in this video to go over all of that, or indeed to offer any particular words of wisdom. I'm not sure I have many at this moment in time. But nevertheless, I want to give a simple update about what I'm doing this Lent, because there is something tremendously reassuring for me that just as the seasons of the year keep changing, so also the seasons of the church come around, whatever may be going on in the world and in our lives. So as we begin a season of Lent, a season of repentance, a season of maybe fasting and focusing on Christ. So I am taking a bit of a pilgrimage around the diocese, visiting different churches, many of them churches that I've not yet visited, even in my 7 years as bishop here. So walking with a group of people, I'm hoping many will join me even just for small bits of the pilgrimage, and above all, seeking to encourage people in prayer. On Ash Wednesday, we're reminded that it is our baptism that guides us through all the changes of this life. So the words that are said when the sign of the cross is made on our forehead, remember that you are dust and to dust you shall return. Turn away from sin and be faithful to Christ. It's a reminder that from dust to dust, that actually just as we were born with nothing, and just as we will die with nothing, that through that journey of life, it is our baptism and the sign of the cross that guides us and enables us to turn away from sin and to be faithful to Christ. So my great hope for the pilgrimage is that it will enable people, and myself most particularly, to focus on Christ and to reflect on what it means to turn away from sin and to be faithful to Christ. I want to keep my eyes focused on him, as the writer to the Hebrews said, the author and perfecter of our faith. I want to place my trust once again in him, knowing that the future of the church, the future of this planet, does not rest on me. It is rather only God who can bring healing, who can bring restoration to this world and indeed to our church. So I'd like to encourage you, if you are able at all, to join me on little bits of my pilgrimage. It's deliberately designed so people can join me even just for a very short walk, or indeed if you want to spend the whole day walking with me, that would be great as well. But just join me for little bits, maybe through the little videos that I'll be doing as I go along as well. And join me above all in praying for our churches and our communities at this time. There's something very powerful actually about walking and walking with people. It's a whole different way of engaging in conversation. It's a whole different way of engaging with the beauty of this world and being reminded of the changes of the seasons. But it's also a lovely way to focus again on God's, our Creator, our Redeemer, our Sustainer. So wherever you are, whatever your feelings this Lent, please join me, whether in person or in spirit, as together we focus once again on God and walk together with him.